You're listening to Podcasting for Financial Professionals, the show where smart advisors, planners, CPAs, and money experts learn how to use podcasting as their most powerful marketing tool. I'm Virginia Elder, podcast strategist and founder of Podcast Abundance. Since 2019, I've helped financial professionals stop wasting time on random marketing tactics and instead build a podcast that increases authority, expands reach, and consistently drives leads. Most financial professionals think podcast discovery works like Google. You create great content, tag it correctly, and people just find you. But here's the truth. According to a recent report by Alitu, the Independent Podcaster Report of 2025, only 19% of podcasts are ever discovered through search. That means if your show isn't built with intentional podcast SEO and visibility strategies, most of your ideal clients won't even know you exist, no matter how valuable your episodes are. I'm Virginia Elder, podcast manager and founder of Podcast Abundance. And today we're talking about how to get found even when algorithms won't or don't work in your favor. Here's the first thing to understand. Financial professionals can't rely on algorithmic discovery the way that entertainment podcasters do. Think about it. Most people are not typing in something like fiduciary advisor near me or how to optimize my tax strategy into Spotify. They're searching for what hurts. They're typing in their problems like how to handle pop-up expenses, how to manage financial stress, how to balance saving for college and retirement. They're not searching for the solution because they don't even know what the solution is. It's your job as the podcast host to infiltrate their thought patterns, to meet them right where they're already searching and what they're already thinking about. For example, the chronic overspender isn't typing in financial restraint techniques. They're browsing sales, deals, and 2026 fashion trends. That's why it's not enough just to have good information. You need hooks and titles that speak to the listener's pain or curiosity. When Joe Curry launched Your Retirement Planning Simplified, his early episodes focused on broad retirement topics for US and Canadian listeners. But when we reframed his content around retirement for Canadians only, since that's who he serves and where he's located, and started to address life experiences that come with retirement, things like brain health, selling your business, planning for luxury travel, and prepaying for your own funeral, his engagement skyrocketed because those are the thoughts people are having as they approach retirement. That's the stuff they're going to click on. Now, let's talk about getting in front of people who aren't searching for you at all. Like they don't even know that they need you. Most people scrolling in their podcast app or on the YouTube feed are looking for comfort, distraction, entertainment, not necessarily financial advice. That's where your job becomes part marketer, part storyteller. Wendy Veloz, host of Social Impact Level Up, does this beautifully. Instead of talking about business growth, because everyone talks about that, her interviews with clients and leaders in the social impact space teach you about growing your business through their story. Her titles address sales confidence, winning in the attention economy, and grant funding. Those emotional anchors and topics business owners are curious about get people to lean in. So, if you want to attract the right listener, think about your title like a movie trailer. How to retire without fear. When your financial plan starts falling apart. Why most families never reach financial freedom. Each one gives your listener that, oh, that's me thought. That's what you want. That's when you've caught their attention and opened the door to building trust with them. Now, once you've hooked them emotionally, you need a structure that helps search engines and social platforms actually show your content to more people. That's where podcast SEO and consistent video presence come in. When you write your episode titles, descriptions, or show notes, or have my team do it, we use phrases your listener would actually search for as related to your content. We think about how they would say it, not how you would. For example, instead of titling an episode, Understanding Indexed Universal Life Insurance, we would title it, Is Life Insurance a Smart Investment or a Trap? Do you see the difference? One sounds like a textbook. The other sounds like a question someone might actually try to type into YouTube or ChatGPT or any search engine. That's how Jennifer Hernandez, host of Loan with Jen, gained traction on YouTube. She uses searchable conversational phrases for her titles like how to slash your home insurance costs. And you better believe her content shows up in search results and on Reels. And here's the key. Fewer and fewer consumers are reading blog posts or captions. Video is now the number one way to catch attention. You don't have to produce a Hollywood-level video podcast to take advantage of that. Even me, I'm here in my home doing this. But just short clips of you talking repurposed from your long episode recordings can increase discoverability and authority. So here's the formula for discovery that actually works for financial professionals. 1, start with your listener's thought pattern, not your service offering or even what you want to talk about. 2, create emotionally compelling, curiosity-driven titles that address their internal questions. 3, use podcast SEO in your descriptions and show notes and write the way they speak. 4, add video, even short form, to expand reach and build connection. 5, repeat consistently. Discovery is a long game, but it works. And remember, visibility isn't about vanity metrics. It's about being found by the right people, those who are already primed for your message and ready for your help. If you're ready to make your show easier to find and faster to grow, I want you to grab a free download I have made for you. It's called the Attraction Messaging Blueprint. It will help you refine your intros, outros, and trailers for your podcast so that every component is aligned with what your audience is already searching for and desperate to hear. You can get it at podcastabundance.com/attraction-messaging-blueprint. The link is in the show notes. Don't worry about that. Until next time, keep showing up, keep serving, keep getting more visible through your podcast for your business. Thanks for being here.